What do you get when you combine decades of hard work, innovative technologies, and a genuine concern for the air we breathe every day? Well, take a breath and sit tight. You're about to find out on today's episode of HouseSmarts. Located just northwest of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the town of Hartford has a history that dates back to the mid-1800s. Now, in the early 1900s, it was home to the Kissel Motor Car Company, which was one of the earliest car manufacturing facilities in the U.S. Now, today, it's home to many companies, including Broan, North America's largest producer of residential ventilation and air quality products. And they're made right here in the USA. Frank, you are at the helm of a company that has a rich history, a long history in providing pretty innovative products to the home industry, but you've got a lot on the horizon as well.
Yeah, it's so exciting right now. So there's so many new technologies that are being introduced, whether it's LED, brushless DC motors, where we can go with design. And people think of us as a bath fan company and a range hood company. But our vision is to be so much more than that, to really make a difference in indoor air quality.
Give me a little history lesson about Broan Nutone.
We're 87 years old. Henry Broan made the first motor door fan, and it was a ventilation fan for kitchens. And so even back then, they were trying to actually clean up the air in the kitchens with a simple product. Nutone was about 4 years later, and they were the first ones that actually solved that buzzing problem when you entered a house with a chime, with the Nutone Chime. So the two companies come together, and more than 80 years later, we're running strong. We've been in Hartford for over 50 years, and you can imagine that at the facility here and in our factory, we have employees that have been here over 50 years. Whether they're from Hartford or not, they're probably related to somebody in Hartford, or they're probably 3 generations of employees.
And more importantly, I think that the commitment from Broan Nutone to the community and what you're doing is something that I know is very personal to you, but also very personal to the company.
We actually look at the community and we say, how can we come together as a group? And we have a thing here we call Broan Proud. And so what we do is it's kind of our umbrella of how we can impact the community. Our employees bring us programs that they want to get engaged in, they want to be involved in. At our Hartford High School, we do a robotics program. We sponsored them. Another program that we do is Skills USA, and this is vocational education. It's so important in America right now. And we talk about a U.S. manufacturing base right here and what we need for future employees. We support them with curriculum. We support them with products. When we can come together as a group and be Broan proud and affect the community, it's a lot of fun, and hopefully you get a chance to learn a little bit more about what we're doing.